I start today simply with YouTube is hard. I know it sounds crazy. You think that EverQuest is hard? Like standing here with two Skulking Brutes. They're both blue. But YouTube is hard. I made this video once already and I messed it up. So you know what? I had to do it again. So, that's that. And then I've had some major back issues, so alright, I need to burn this one down. Come on. Come on. Come on. We can do it. It's gonna be close. I don't have his attention. How many more of those do I got? I don't have any. Oh boy. Oh boy. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna run and then come back out and kill it? Let's see how far we get it down. How much longer? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let's... Yeah. Escape to Dalnir. It is always nice to have this little escape right here. So we did clear one though, so we got to get up there and clear the second one before the other one spawns so that we can continue to battle on there. And if you peek around the corner, that thing's like way too high for us. It's coming right for me. I don't think they'll be standing outside here, but I could be wrong. He is. Alright, this could be kind of ugly. I guess I can feign death. Go out and feign death. Yep. That's kind of funny. What a way to start, huh? Alright. Alright, good. Thank goodness we had enough for that. So, as I was saying, YouTube is hard. It's hard to keep a rhythm, a cadence. It's hard to know how many videos you need to make a week. You know, I've improved immensely. Though the last 2 weeks, it's been kind of hard to get started again. Last 2.5 weeks, maybe even 3. After going to Canada for spring break, and just a lot of stuff going on. You know, whenever you're a dad, you got a lot of stuff you have to do. And I'm here for it. I love being a parent. I love my kids and my wife, and it makes it hard for YouTube. You know, much harder than EverQuest. I know that kind of sounds funny, but alright, so alright, let's move up here. Let's sit down again. Let's get some med going. And hopefully we can take care of this other Skulking Brute before the other one pops in. And then once we get a cycle going, we should be able to keep this place clear one at a time. But yeah, and then I also have sciatic nerve issues, so I don't know how long this video will be. It's been kicking in hardcore here lately, and of course, sitting in a chair like this right now, it's comfortable, but it can become uncomfortable, and that's unfortunate because I could probably sit and play EverQuest for hours whenever I have time. But the other thing I wanted to talk about was the upcoming, soon to be upcoming EverQuest Legends. Now, this has really got me intrigued. I was thinking, and in the other video that I made and had to unlist, I was thinking out loud about classes. And I know one of the ones I said before was a Paladin, Necro, Enchanter. I think that whenever you pick your third class, I think it will always be Enchanter, especially if you have magic. Then you won't ever have to rely on anybody to give you whatever form of clarity that you're on. And I think that you would also, that is not what I wanted. I guess I could have stopped it. Where is my latest pet? Doo-doo. Animate dead. Level 20. Yep. Alright. I think I am almost ready. But, I need to look at these new spells. I did not look through them. Alright. Alright, yeah, I don't need that. None of that. Rest the dead. This is undead. Intensified death. Oh, yeah, I think that's a good plan. Alright, yeah, shake it off, baby. Don't have to worry about any of these. Screaming Terror. I don't need that. Leather skin. Banshee Aura. That's okay. Shadow Vortex. That's okay. Okay. I think I am good. Let's get up here and pull it down. So that we are fighting it here. Come on, big boy. Bring it on. He's fully dotted up. Alright, so this is pretty good money as well. I think if I sit over here, I'll be able to see it. So we have the Paladin, Necro, and Chanter. And then I was thinking, I was like, what about a Druid Wizard Enchanter? And you've got some major damage dealers. Plus, you can go anywhere. Any of the portals you're able to get to. And you always have mana. Now, there might be something else that you want besides Enchanter, since, most everybody probably will be an Enchanter as their third, unless you're like a straight warrior class, then you probably want to be a shaman instead. And then I was thinking, oh my goodness, think about a cleric, a shaman, and an enchanter. I mean, you have every aspect of healing completely taken care of. And that's a pretty good healer. And then, of course, you're going to have like your Death Knights. Or you're, having a mage. And I'm not really sure what would go with mage for sure. Enchanter. But yeah, maybe something with dots. Maybe a shaman. A mage, shaman, enchanter. Whew. Talk about solo skills. Start out as a shaman and have a mage and enchanter. Holy cow. I don't know that you'll see very many warriors. Just you're going to have tanks, of course. And then, you'll have damage dealers. Not sure how the rogue or the ranger will go. Beast Lord. You got a Beast Lord. And if the Beast Lord had maybe a wizard, think about all the damage you can do. Alright, cool. This one is level 25. I have not hit 24 yet. Alright, this is quite the gamble, but hey, I'm up to 100%. Alright, so let's go. Again, this is going to be a burn it down moment. Definitely more comfortable burning it down, since it is 2 levels higher than I am. No problem. And that was for a whopping 8%. I am 8% away, 7% away from hitting 24, and I'll get some new spells. Alright. So yeah, I don't know, what kind of classes do you think you're going to play? I don't know, for some reason I just want to be a paladin. I want to be a paladin, a necro to start, and then add an enchanter later. Alright, let's move over to this side now. Sometimes they walk up through here, I believe. It's been a while since I've been here. But let's see. Let's look at some of those spells again. Word of Shadow. That's kind of cool. 56 to 58 damage to 30 nearby enemies. Shock of poison. Ooh, I gotta get this up. I don't need that. I don't need that. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm still learning the Necro, as you can tell. I know the basics of how to play it. I just haven't. Alright, so I think I want. I do not have a bloodstone. Where's my last spirit armor? Alright, so my armor right now is 115. Alright, so let's stand up. And how much mana does this take? 129. Okay. I think 20. Where's my 20 shield at? Am I just going past it? I thought I got one at 20. Maybe I didn't. Alright, perfect. 144. 710 hit points now. I have a lot of armor that I need to be working on. Oh, I got some. That one does something, but this is a sellable. I mean, small cloth stuff. Next couple levels, by the time I get to 30, I should have a whole lot more items. Because I am going to be hunting giants probably. And tell me if it's no longer the cash cow. And I probably need to get some potions so that I have Sal. Let's see. And I have 115 plat. Whenever I was coming here, it took me forever to remember where this was at. It was like, what in the world is going on? This is kind of slow now that I have it cleared. But that's okay. I'm not in a rush. I just want it to pop a little bit quicker. I also need to look at what I'm going to need to do to craft some spells, because I know that's coming up. Or let me know in the comments. Oh, level 24. Alright, let's come over here. Need to pull him out of the room. And let's go ahead and do our normal plan. Let's burn them down. You are no longer stunned. I liked it better when it said you were unstunned. That's a dingaroony. Oh yeah, I don't need to loot. Alright, let's come back over here. Let's sit. And hopefully we'll get enough mana for the next one. But and I mean the money here is good too. 2 platinum, 9 silver, almost 2 platinum, 1 gold on the kills. What was the last one? 4 gold. 5 gold. I have a little bit of time. I think we're okay. Let's get up to 80 and then we'll go get them. It is a nice little basic timer in between here. So yeah, I covered everything I wanted to cover. You know, YouTube is hard. No matter what you do. I have grown a lot in the last, say, 50 days, maybe 60 days. And I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. I hope you continue to pile into my EverQuest adventures online, whether it's through the live. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stick around, of course, and do the start of the new TOP. But we'll see whenever EverQuest Legends is live. I am signing up for the beta. And I'm going to see, and of course, the beta has an NDA and all that. So I might tell you whether I played it and I liked it. But I will not. I won't have any video available. This one's even to us. Oh, I forgot to look. I probably have a new. I probably have a new pet. And a new shielding. Come on. Very cool. Alright. Life of a Necro. Alright, so let's see what we got. Yep. Major shielding. I know, what a waste before, huh? let's see what we're at now. 755, 148. Alright, and then I do have a new pet. So let's make the new pet. Be nice to get a yellow one right off the bat. And how much mana does it take? We're at 73.4. Oh, he's there. That's okay. We got time. Ooh. About a quarter of the mana. He's blue. I guess I need to catch up. 22. That's okay. And then, where is it? Intensify death. What am I going to put here? These spells are just like taking up a lot of space. Alright. Let's go ahead and go for it. He's blue this time. So let's check this out here. Yeah, 23. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good damage. 26. I think that's the big thing. There we go. Just one gold, but still 5%. So yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. What kind of class are you going to play whenever you start in EverQuest Legends? What's going to be your main start? What's going to be your second? And what possibly is your third? And it's going to be weird. Four-man groups, 8-man raids. I can't picture fear how that's going to go. But that's okay. I'm looking forward to it. Again, I think most everybody will be some form of enchanter. So, thank you for sitting through this video with me. I appreciate it. Again, you know, the main things were YouTube is hard. It's hard to keep the rhythm. And then also being a parent playing video games is hard. And I'm looking forward to EverQuest Legends. I don't know. You tell me. What are you thinking? I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.